Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing good on this Wednesday. Yeah, welcome back to a little bit of the Outer Worlds. So, I believe today is going to actually be the final day. I didn't know how long was left of the game in the last stream, and when I kind of put the schedule out during on Sunday, but from what I can gather, this is potentially the last bit, so who knows how long the stream's actually going to be today. So yeah, we'll see, but it's been a good time. I've enjoyed it. I'll be happy that it'll be over, which sounds really bad, but I think yeah, I think it's kind of a good time to end it, really, because I am kind of eager to go into other things as well, unless it's a big game that I know is going to be a very big game, then essentially I will not want to have like two big games going on at once. So I think this is like part 8, I think it is. So yeah, I think part 8. So I think that's kind of a good top end in terms of a standard game anyway. Usually when I play a game, it will either be between 4 to 6 parts, unless it's a small game like the Little Nightmares or Limbo or Inside or whatever, like little like throwaway games or whatever. They kind of be like 1 or 2 parts, but a game like this, when it's good to have it around about 8 parts. So yeah, but it's been a good time. I've definitely enjoyed it. It's been kooky, and it has got some replayability. One, it's got some DLC which I'm not going to touch in the on stream anyway. I could play it like off stream, just to kind of like get a feel of it or whatever, because I do believe the Outer Worlds 2 is going to be coming out at some point. Whether or not I play it, I don't know. It's got a lot of potential from what we can see. Yeah, it's been pretty good, and it's whether or not the DLC would kind of give the Outer Worlds 2 a little bit more depth or whatever. Like if it's relevant, then I might play it off stream or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, it's been good. In terms of games over the next week or so, then if we finish this today, which I believe we will, I will be doing U-Boat tomorrow, given that this is finished. It should be, and then on Saturday, I believe we will be doing I don't know. See, I was getting a few recommendations for this, and one of them was to do A Plague's Tale Requiem, which I did play the first one last year on stream, and it was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't know anything about it or anything like that, and the same with Requiem. I don't know how the story goes or whatever, but obviously it's going to be the same setting, same characters. So yeah, I'll have to see. But there's a few other things as well, which I'm kind of toying with, but I'll guess I'll see. Another thing as well, I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with a few friends last night, and one of them said they were going to do something, and it's actually what I was going to do, and this is to play Alien Isolation, which is what's scheduled in October, to then be hooked up with a heart rate monitor. Now, about a half hour ago, I ordered a new watch, which is a It's just a smartwatch which is compatible with a thing called Hyperate. Now, Hyperate is a thing where you can stream your heart rate onto Twitch. So for those who are watching, if I'm playing a horror game in any way, you can see that you can see my heart rate going up and down or whatever, and I think it kind of adds like a little nice dynamic to the game. So I've ordered that now. It should be coming next week, which will be very, very nice. I'll have a little bit of a play around to make sure that it can be done. From what I gather, it's absolutely no problem at all. It just is literally like just a plug-in or whatever it is, and I'll have that in the stream. Obviously, I won't have it in every stream or whatever because it'll be dumb as fuck. But yeah, it'll be a good time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The games that I have got scheduled, there's a few on my Discord which I haven't put into like games to play, but they are like on a sticky note on my desktop. Actually, I can just have a little bit of a look. So there was a game that was on free. I think it was on the Epic Game Store a few weeks ago called The Maid of Sker. It's only about 4 hours, so that will be just like one stream, I imagine. So there's that could be one. That'll be one stream. There's the game The Medium, which was actually gifted to me by Timmy D, who's one of our subs here. So I'll be playing that on stream, and hopefully you can jump in for that. But yeah, that's been on my wish list for a good while, and I've actually heard some pretty good things. Don't know the story, but on the trailers and the screenshots that I've seen, it actually looks quite interesting. Outlast. Now, Outlast is an interesting one. Now, I know a lot of people have probably played Outlast, and it's got Outlast 2, then Outlast Trials. I tried playing Outlast a good while ago, like a good while ago. I tried playing it, and I ended up okay, so the premise is you have to try and get away from people. You can't fight, you have to just hide. And I ended up playing it hiding in a locker, and then just turn the game off. I was like, I'm not doing that. And that was many years ago, and that guy is still sitting in that locker. So big grip on that. A game called Close to the Sun. Now, I've heard not too good things about this game called Close to the Sun. From what it looks like an atmospheric horror game based in a Bioshock-esque kind of setting. Looks quite interesting. The reviews are mixed, but I'm quite interested to play it anyway. It is on Game Pass, so it's not going to cost me anything. Alien Isolation, we did mention Alien Isolation. We've mentioned that a few times on stream, which is what I'll be doing. That'll be like the main course during spooky season. And then there's Dead Space, which is the new Dead Space, which came out last year. I'm quite eager to play that because I did play 1, 2, and 3 last year, and 1 and 2 were brilliant. Number 3 was Dog Water, but I watched a playthrough. It's a little bit different compared to the original in terms of story. Like, they've put a few twists on it, which is cool. So I'm interested in playing that. And then the last one, which I will hopefully get all of these within the month, we'll see, is a game called Still Wakes the Deep, which again looks quite interesting in terms of trailers. I don't know anything about it, so fingers crossed it shouldn't be too bad. If there's any more, if there's any changes or whatever, then obviously I'll kind of put them out. But that's kind of what's on the menu over the next in the month of October, during spooky season. I should have some time off as well during that month as well. Of course, mentioning spooky season, it doesn't mean I'm going to be abandoning U-boat playthroughs, because I know people do enjoy those. That is just a continuous thing that will happen for the foreseeable anyway, so we'll see. But yeah, without further ado, we are going to jump into the Outer Worlds here. I've been looking forward to playing this today. Oh, also as well, you can see on my hand, it looks like I've actually punched someone. Now, I accidentally, it does actually hurt a little bit, I accidentally did fall over at work today. My own fault. Of course it was my fault. Fuck's sake. Now, the thing is, right, I am actually missing one companion. I know I am missing one companion. I did have a little look, and it was someone called Sam. So these are just the standard 6 companions you get. I believe you get Sam at a place called Scylla, which is a place we've not actually ventured to, which we probably could have. Now, I thought the story would just take us there, but if I'm just going to look at our journal here, that's Monarch, space-time continuum, that is in the Cascadia. There is something here which is in Groundbreaker. Have I bodged any? I have bodged some. Ooh, okay. Speak to Sophia. Sophia was pleased with your results and requested that you come to see her on Byzantium, which that was to dob in Phineas Wells, who is someone who we will mention in a minute. The stainless steel rat. Investigate left field tossing bets. The victim had a betting slip from left field toss ball betting. Perhaps someone who knows what happened to him. Due to the death of personnel critical to this investigation, this mystery can no longer be solved. Oh, okay. The iconoclasts have taken over Stellar Bay, and as a member of the MSI, Graham has disappeared. Whether he fled or was killed is anyone's guess. Okay, so I didn't actually check this. I haven't checked this for a while. I believe there is one quest that does take place in Scylla, which again I think there is, but yeah, this one. Dr. Dorset said that Captain Irion is most likely somewhere on Scylla. Go find him and make sure he is okay. Now that is something we could potentially go and do, because I don't think Scylla is actually too big, and then that would mean we get all companions. However, we could do, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know how long this last quest is. It could be very, very small, and we could have done this at the end of the last stream. I don't know. Acquire a, and this is another one. Acquire a science weapon on Scylla. I don't know. See, this is it. I don't know. I don't know whether or not I should be doing this. Whether or not it's going to open up a lot in terms of a lot of quests and fanning around or whatever, because I am actually quite interested in finishing this today. Now, I'm not really strapped for time, so I could do it. You know what? Let's go and have a little mooch first. I think that's probably best, just in case we can just kind of grab something while we're there. Want to be a brand new there we go. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have a quick little look, and we'll see. Wrong button. So Scylla. So these places, that Eridanos is the DLC. Olympos, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I don't think that's really opened up. That could be a little bit later on, but I'm pretty sure Tartarus is the like final place. So we're gonna go to Scylla, see what's about.
Destination reached. Scylla.
So Scylla, yeah, it seems it's just an asteroid, so it doesn't have that much on it.
Stay safe out there.
So let's have a little look. So we're going to take Max and Parvati with us, and we're just going to have a little bit of a mooch on Scylla before we actually go to Tartarus. So Phineas Wells is going to have to just bear with. So in the last stream we did, we ended up going to Byzantium. Now's not the time. What's this? Use terminal. So insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Well, I don't think that's something we can do. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. This is though. Ooh. Oh, we got to go over there. There we go. Yeah, we'll probably get a little bit of experience doing this anyway. So we're not going to be going for level cap. We're not going for completionist or anything like that. We're just gonna crack on. Hello. Oh, this gun sounds beautiful now. Yeah, so it does appear that we are... Hello. Quite high level compared to what the damage you're actually pulling out on these. Go on, Parvati. There we go. The fucking state of it. It's fucking dead, isn't it? Oh, no. Captain Irion. Take you. So I have been hoarding quite a lot in terms of like weapon parts and stuff, but just because, and this is just what I generally do in games anyway. Because I'm like, oh, I might need it later. And it turns out we have hoarded more than enough to kind of take us towards the end anyway. This might be a... Nope, it's not. Outlaw sniper.
You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now.
I think I heard something.
Oh, shit. I thought this was...
What was that?
Alright, well, that went well, I guess. Hello?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Captain Irion, I take it?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Okay. None taken. I'll let Wanda know her shipment is on the way.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Okay, cool. That... Guess that worked. Major. Report to Dr. Dorset. And then there was something else on here, wasn't there? Yeah, there was something else. Not this. What was the other quest? Find Captain, talk to Dr. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay, report to Dr. Amber Heights. Nope. Thelma at the fishery. Nope. Deal with Clive. No. Oh, here we go. Acquire science weapon on Skilla. Skilla. I always say Skilla. It's Scylla. Hold on. There we go. Just bots in Twitch is just so annoying. Ring, we can take this. Hello. Yeah, so at work, I ended up falling over. Now everything at work is like recorded, so that's what I did. It doesn't look major or anything like that. It doesn't really hurt at all, but I ended up falling over, and I went to a manager and I said like, by any chance do you have like the CCTV footage at this point? And they were like, yeah, we do have it. Looked back at the footage, and you just got a video of me falling over, and it is genuinely so funny because I ended up falling. Like I tripped out. Oh, hello. I tripped and I tried saving it, and I do, you know, those things where someone like walks a couple of steps. Eat shit. They end up walking a couple of like taking big steps trying to save themselves. End up doing that and then end up just disappearing behind a car. It looks like I just got swallowed into the void. It was genuinely so funny. Tossball Glen. There we go. We can take that. Yeah, so funny. And then I look at like 30 seconds later, and my colleague who was there with me, all you see is him just like pissing himself laughing. And then when he come back in, and I was like, was you taking a piss out of me? He was like, no, of course not. And then it turns out he was taking a piss. Mechanical guard Mark 1. I didn't mean to press that. I pressed C for crouch, but turns out that's not what crouch button is. All right, there we go. Oh. Want to attack this. Is that going to do any damage? Nope. There we go. That's a record. That is two bots in 30 minutes. It's just ridiculous. This is the science weapon. Lemon Schnapp. And we can get in the shithouse. Never anything in the shithouse. Right. Use terminal. So use of this terminal for leisure activity is a violation of Employee Indenture Contract Clause 227.1c. Time theft. Fines will be levied accordingly. Main menu. Messages. Preliminary. There we go. So, survey results from Thackeray B. Site Supervisor to Evers L. JVP. Remote extraction. Subject Scylla. Preliminary survey results. We've completed We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein of a high density of yttrium and scandium. There is a limit of how much my team can extract with these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Thackeray. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda? My team got the former repaired, and it's busy churning out CO2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think they'd get over it by now. Thackeray. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drill bit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites with the former Doan have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I've been sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you are arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It is a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. Thackeray. Denial of site relocation. Thackeray. Your request for site relocation on that useless rock is denied. We've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. And Evers is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is a limit. The utter limit. Do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated, effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you. One of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temperatures are a cool 170 degrees. You'd love it. Needham. Okay. All logs written and stored at this terminal are the property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Employees' logs are subject to review by management and security at any time without prior notice. Please select the log that you wish to view. Happy birthday, Julia. A visiting board member reminded me of the date. We shall be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I tried to get you drunk with the latest Rizzo's concoction. You turned up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as the Earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey, I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Whoever named that damn ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me in Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. Reminder, ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info about this Sublight company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship, no corporate branding or colours. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called a rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranges is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. So that's the rearranger. I think this is it. So this weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it's never been duplicated. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to try and upgrade that as much as we can. Purely just to try and get a little bit of just use up some of our bits and our sealed. Use up some of our bits and our weapon parts, because I can't imagine we're going to be using very much of them for the rest of the playthrough anyway. If I do decide to play this again, I'll probably play it in a different way, because from what I can gather, it does have Like it's like multiple. The reason why this game is at a completionist level is like quadruple the time is because there's like 4 stories that you can play if you play it in a different way. So depending on what you do at the start of the Emerald Vale depends on where your story goes, and then in our playthrough it seems like that Phineas Wells is actually a good guy. Workbench discovered. Where is the workbench? It's not you, but it's got to be in here somewhere, isn't it? It's not in the shit house. Anything in these? No. Bit there. Take all this. Where's that workbench? Ah, here we go. Right, so Tinker. The shrink ray. Now this is the thing, the science weapons, I imagine there's a lot more in the game, but we've only managed to find 2 overall. Irian's flintlock. Okay. Magazine size 12 light, 282 DPS. And this is level 12. Now say if we just done our normal weapons anyway, like this I want to increase. Tinker, yes. Tinker, yes. Tinker, yes. So I can't increase this anymore. This I can really increase. And it's not like we're going to be using our bits or anything now, so we might as well just kind of max everything out that we can. What level is it at the moment? 26. So we've got another 3 levels to do. Well, this does take up a lot. And we can't even take it up to the next one because it does... Jesus Christ. Now, is this really worth it? This shotgun? It's only level 14 and it doesn't do a lot of damage, to be fair. So we might as well just take it up. Yeah, we've basically used... Oh, we've used a lot of our bits. It's fine. We're not using them. Oh yeah, we've actually used like 30,000 bits. Shit. To be fair, these are the only ones that we really use. We don't use the flamethrower as much as we would want. Oh, shit. That's juicy. Break down. We could break down this, but what would it give us? Essentially, we got weapon parts. So if we went to modify the flamethrower, we're not going to modify the flamethrower. Now, if we was to modify or tinker, not tinker, repair. What have we currently got on us at the moment? This is what we're using. Now, it doesn't increase in any way in terms of the armor, I don't think, because it just stays at 3. So this is kind of pointless to upgrade. And the armor that we have is this, I think. It's not. It's we got the elite, which is kind of pointless in some way. Rain. Well, we could go for that. That's going to give us better armor compared to what we was at. Now let's see if we can tinker anything on this. Tinker, but that's what we're currently using. No, it's not. It's this that we're using. What's the difference? I don't think there is any difference, is there? Right. We might as well upgrade this as best as we can. We're not going to be using our bits again. Modify, repair. We just might as well use the weapon parts to repair all our stuff then. This needs a little bit of a repair. And I think I think we're all good here. So we might as well just crack on. Right, where are we going? Apparently up there. Ow. Scrap mechanical. I don't know if that's actually... Hey, Ellie. How you doing? Okay, he actually got shit on. Is that fighting someone who... Was that fighting a friendly? Yeah, how you doing today, Ellie? You doing good? Okay, this weapon's absolutely filth. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit tired today, but because as I got towards the end of the shift, I was just like, oh. And also as well, I should have been finishing at like 1:30. I ended up finishing at 2:15, which yes, I know it's only fucking 45 minutes, fucking man up, but the reason I had to stay another 45 minutes because the person who was supposed to come in to finish my shift ended up not turning up or whatever. There was this whole thing and I was like, oh Christ. So I ended up not leaving work when I should have. That is not where I want to go. I don't think. I'm kind of curious. I think we need to kind of go somewhere else because we just basically did a massive loop. Yeah, I know it is what it is. You know, it's not nice because, you know, you end up going early anyway to kind of help the people at the start of the shift, and then things change, and then it's just, yeah, I know. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I'll bellyache about it all day, and it's not going to change anything anyway. So, I just whatever. I just crack on. I don't know what I'm even looking for here. I think there's I was under the impression there might actually be a little bit more to explore on this place. So it's kind of like by the looks of things, unless I'm completely missing something, which I most likely am anyway. See, I haven't even used any consumables. All I've been using is these, I think. So, yeah, you can bitch about it. Yeah, true. Up you get. There we go. Okay, apparently not. Vending machine there. Yeah, again, it is what it is, but it's we haven't been in there, have we? I don't believe so. Yeah, again, yeah, it's. I always try and say, because don't try and hold people to your own standards. You know, just because you would do something and there's this doesn't mean some other people do it. This seems like a cave system. Hello? We talk? I'll take you. 118? Excuse me? No. Is there like a... What do you mean point to where it hurts? Asleep. Alright, we'll take that as well. I don't think there's anything here, so I think this was just a bit of a colossal waste of time. But it's fine. Sprack there. Was that Sprack called Susan? Sprack. No, they're just called Sprack. I saw Susan for some reason. Right, I'm going to try and investigate in this little area here. If there's nothing here, then we're just going to go to Tartarus. Might as well. I suppose it burnt a little bit of time, I guess. There's something up here, maybe, with the other ship. Rabid Sprat. Alright, you can die. Oh, hello. Right, this ship looks like it's out of commission. We can have a little venture into it though, so we might as well. Okay, so Ringmaster's log. Circus time primal performers. Predictably, our primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction. We hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. The first and second recovery teams never returned. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I'm management, architect to raise them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. I'm leaving this journal with the ship in case we don't return. If any Circus Time employee reads this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus Time supervisors. I love that. Like, it's just like they just think, just stop reading, and people just go, oh, I'm just going to stop reading. Of course you're going to fucking read it. Our plans to present the primal performers were premature. These creatures cannot be tamed. The next time marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them lead the damn thing. Okay. I guess we got to go up here. Oh, hold on. What's in here? What's this? Hello? Outlaws. Do 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 do. What's in here? We didn't have luck. 28 heavy ammo. What's this? Oh, just part of the combat drone. Right, we'll take all this stuff here. You can actually let me take it. There we go. I imagine. Yeah, I imagine we can get. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Come on. Right, so this is Outlaws here. Fucking missed. Fucking idiot. This is why I don't play first person shooters. There we go, nice. Anyone else? Lead armor, we don't need any of this. Might as well take that, might as well. Get up here. Is it here, something around here? Oop. Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ, yeah. I am a little tired. But yeah, I was very eager to finish this today because I have got that bug, the U-boat bug, where that's not the only thing I want to be playing. I just don't. Like, I just want to play it a lot. You know, I've got all these other things that I want to be playing, which with U-boat. Oh, I fucking whisper carried. Yeah, with U-boat, it of course there's a campaign, and you can arguably say that you like completed it or whatever, but it's got so much replayability where technically there is like when you say like no gameplay. Oh, can we get over this? You know what? I'm not going to risk it because know me, I'll end up fucking dying. No two playthroughs are the same. Now, of course, that's true. Because you can't be in. Because of how vast the game is, you know, the chance of you doing exactly the same ships and exactly the same. Yeah, it's just very fucking small. So, but the gameplay is just constant. Now, at the moment, with the game, I am going to be. Sorry, go past the window. At the moment, all we're doing is kind of facing like merchant things, and if there's any like warships or whatever, then it's a case of like we'll just fucking hide. there is going to become a case or become a time in the game where I imagine merchant vessels are going to be very scarce, and all we're going to really be doing is trying to take on war vessels, which is going to be a little bit scary, because what you do is you do that and then evade and then get out of where you're. What's all this shit? Did we just? Oh, I could have used the fucking lift. There was a lift right next to us, and we decided to run all the way around. Idiot. Yeah. So you kind of you do an attack, move, and then do another attack, and then move. You know, basically do what a sniper does. Like a sniper, like there's this whole thing where when people will say, "Oh, they're sniping and whatnot," they'll literally just sit there on top of this hill and just shoot, and that never happens in terms of like real world snipers. Billy, what are you doing? She just went. Bella, you okay? You trying to be all picturesque in the sunshine? Yeah. You want to cuddle? You want to come here? No, okay, she doesn't. She just wanted to lie in the bed and she's just kind of rolling around. Yeah, so there's the whole thing with snipers is, are we going to Monarch now? Weapons of the Void. You know, we might... We'll go there. We might as well. And then we're going to go to Tartarus. We'll just hand in this mission. Yeah, so the whole thing is they say...
Stellar Bay, Captain.
Like, I think it's maximum 2 shots a sniper would take before they have to change position. I'm not sure if you can hear the dog. You probably can't, but she's being yampy. Fucking idiot. Alright, where are we gotta go now? Okay, it's only there. I say it's only there, but it's not just only there, is it? Oh, so it's Fallbrook we gotta go to. Okay. We could have just ported there straight away, but I didn't know where we were going. Buddy, what are you doing? I'm getting dog. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. There she is. Ooh, yes. Yes. She's such a piglet. Aren't you? A treat? Do you want a snack? Do you want a snack? Do you want a snack? Yeah? Do you want a snack? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, hold on. Hold on, Boots. Long claw. See, look at her. She's like, what's this? What's this now? What's this? Wait. Wait. What's this? What's this? Who's this? What's this? There we go. There we go. Oh, you can't get up, can you? There we go. Ah, you little fuck. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Was that good? You missed a bit. That's it. Get it all over my monitor. Not monitor, over my keyboard. There we go. Ooh, she's a good girl. Ooh, she's a good girl. Oh, hello. There we go. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl. You had your snack. Had a cuddle. You had a kiss. Know what you need now? You need a bath. Yes. Mwah. Right, you be a good girl. Go lie in the sun. Yeah? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right. Get all the fucking hair off me. Right, so now we're going to go to Duncan. Now, from what I gather, I don't remember coming here actually in Falbrook. Yeah, I don't think we have been here. We just discovered a vending machine. In fact, actually, Malin's House of Hospitality. I do vaguely remember this. Hello.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you should give me an ID cartridge for the CMP factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Should be flex. Try the list again. Yeah, that's intimidating.
What do you know? You're on it. My mistake, customer. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Let's deal. What you got? Now, you haven't got anything in terms of... You've got... Well, we can't really buy anything anyway, can we? Because we've got literally no money in our pockets. Nightingale step. We've already got one of those. Right, I don't think we've got anything here that we want to nab. What about you?
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
All right. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Okay. Let's see what you got to trade. Right, okay, so you've got... not exactly anything good. Right, let's equip either Parvati. You've got that. Oh, that's a science weapon as well. I forgot you had a science weapon. You don't have a science weapon, but you can have this. I don't know if that's going to be any good. So we actually have 3 science weapons. See, this is the thing. Like, having a science weapon, like, is obviously a different class. Wait a minute.
I test every product myself to assure maximum.
What have we got to talk to you about again?
If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Wait. What have I got to do? Search for clues. So, right, so we're gonna look for. We're gonna purchase some stuff.
75% guarantee.
Yep.
No rubbernecking.
Okay, let's have a look to see what you've got. Kind of don't have enough. 430, 430. Right, we're gonna have to sell some stuff then. There's a fair bit that we can sell anyway. It's not like we're gonna be needing this. Want to keep our fancy hat. There's a few of these we can sell. We're not going to exactly be using all these, are we? Weapons. We're not going to be using all these weapons either. The Irion's flintlock. We could probably get rid of that. Shot cannon ultra. Oh, I didn't want to sell that. No, it's fine. It's fine. How much stuff do we have now? Oh, we got more than enough now. Buy. So this datapad contains the personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sub-like contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we found fucking Alavite's gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dustback. Olivetti, however it's spelt. It's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's hunch is going to prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Fuck me, we know someone about that, don't we? Jesus Christ. What was her name again? But there was a person that me and Ellie. So basically, me and Ellie, we're part of this group who do raiding with well, used to anyway. I don't do it anymore. Lord of the Rings Online, and there was a class on there called the Lawmaster, which is basically like a CC class, and I can't remember the girl's name, but basically I was raid leading the one time. We was doing this one raid, and something went wrong, and I didn't say she was the problem. I said this was the problem, which was part of her job, but I wasn't criticizing her. It was just one of these things, and she went fucking nuts. Ellie, do you remember what her name was? Do you remember? Was it Tina? I thought it was Tina, but apparently there was a woman who used to work at my place called Tina, and she was like it. Maybe it's in the name. I don't know. Apologies to any teens out there, but yeah, there was a woman at my work now who used to work there, and apparently she was a lot like that as well. So fuck knows. Yeah, she went fucking nuts, didn't she? She went absolutely fucking nuts, and I'm like, dude, I wasn't blaming you. It was just, it was just an observation of what went wrong. So yeah. Anyway, too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off world. Probably need Leah Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. I think her little master was something like that. It was something like that. Yeah, it was something daft like that. Yeah. Been working on Remy plying him with a pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie was testing the Alawiti gas. Found an old elevator shaft, a lab coat modded in his hidey spot with some dantified weapon. Things probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back to it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium. You can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie's go all full burn and demand a split of profits. Remy, who'll probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. All right then, so there's this one. By you. So the screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Entry 1. Orpal Sauber is you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report to Site Safety Commander Sanders by 1600 hours. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor. Reliable. Proceed overland to research for facility east of town designated Fallbrook. Entry 2. Kind of shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting another promotion again unless it comes with a gilded. Hastily keeps losing her damn keycard. Expect me to find it for her, not her fucking Swain. At least Powell is easy on the eyes. Shipwreck fucking alarm went off again before I got the chance to try this weapon. Seen anything like it? Chastity used it for a damn prank. Now Sanders is going to lock it up and never. Perfect for crowd control. Easy to maintain order in the township once they get their hands on glue. Okay. So, we've looked for clues for that. Where have we got to go now? We've got to go this way. Acquire the science weapon in the abandoned lamp and a monarch. So as I was saying, there's not really many science weapons. It turns out I've probably just been avoiding all the quests for them. Never mind. UDL lab, let's go. It's not like these are going to be any good anyway for us, because we're not going to be using them unless they were at our level, which I don't think they will. I don't believe it scales. I suppose it'd be nice though if it did. Then I guess it would kind of be a bit of a, not an exploit or loophole or whatever, but like if you, do we go up? If you just didn't do any of the science weapon quests until the end of the game, and then you can go into the final mission with all these good weapons, then I suppose it would kind of be a little bit OP, but never mind. Open this, anything around? Oh, that's locked. Ooh, UDL weapons terminal keycard. Hacking too low. Right, so we're going to try and find this. Reno, bypass shunt, these. Okay. I'm going to take these bit cartridges. Don't want that. So it's going to be on someone. Oh, hello. Is it on you? No. I imagine there's going to be... More bit cartridges. Oh, so it's not out there. Well, it could be, but is it on you? No. The professor half lenses. A chef hat. You can get a chef hat. No. Right, there's nothing here that we can nab. This is barred through there. So maybe... Right, so this was the UDL lab. Now, if we go to this, there's a thing which says the UDL lab. Damage UDL lab, it says... Inspect? Nope, not inspect. Can we repair it? No. The corporate database for UDL branding from the plasma burns, specs, blah, blah, blah. How do we... Hey, Lana. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? How are we looking at this? Is it? I can't remember what was said. Wasn't it on something, or didn't they hide it somewhere? Journal. Oh, it could be in this. The UDL datapad liberated from the corporate patrol mentioned a research facility in the wilderness. Search facility if it contains the science weapon. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah. Right. It's somewhere in this facility, right? So let's have a little bit of a mooch. Let's see if we can go in the lockers, take all this, armor parts. Renovated exoskeleton. Nope. Here. No. It could be just lingering in. No, we don't want that. Don't want the shears. Is it anywhere here? Oh, it could be in this. We could have to. Oh, okay. So this terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with A237 clearance. If you are reading this without A237 clearance, please report your report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines of in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months. How long is that? 120 is 5 years. So 132 is 6 years. 6 years and 4 months. Jesus Christ. Mandatory corporate policies and values seminar, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Imagine that. Just turn yourself in and go, yeah, I've done this. And that's what you get. Just. That's bollocks. Miss Valdez, just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, and the data's coming in, and this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired cysty bits. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful, that's the point, and I don't care what sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Okay. And then number 3, and come up with a better name for the project, something flashy and catchy, and that the rest of the management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Dangerburn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my report. Okay. Completely off topic. I'm on The Witcher 3. Is there anything? Is it worth making wolf armor at this point? Yes. Yes, I would believe so. Especially if you're going to go and do DLC for The Witcher 3, it's actually quite substantial. I ended up getting every single school armor, and I believe there's 5 altogether. There's the wolf, the cat, the viper, the bear, and I want to say the manticore. And then technically there's like I think it's like the forgotten wolf armor as well. Yeah, I think it is worth it depending on your play style. Like there's one that's more tanky, there's one that's more makes you a little bit quicker, like agility. One that helps you with like I think potions or something like that. Bear and Griff. Oh, it's a yeah, bear. Yeah, one's I think Manticore. I think it is Manticore, but it is classed as bear. I think, and then Griffin. Yeah, I forgot about the Griffin armor. It is worth it. You get your set bonuses as well from doing it. Alternate project names. I've got a fully upgraded Griffin set at the moment. Oh, okay. Hack. Thunder. We have. I remember this. We have read this. Okay, cool. So there's nothing here for us. We'll take you. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. In my opinion, anyway. You can really mix and match. Oh, there's nothing here. Nothing there. Bits. There we go. And this is probably going to hurt. Oh, it's okay. Can we go in here? Yeah, you do some grind. I mean, it's The Witcher 3. Grinding is kind of part of it, is it? Yeah, you go back to lurking, Lana. Appreciate it anyway. Yeah, the grinding in The Witcher 3 anyway is kind of just part of the whole spiel of The Witcher 3. There's obviously so many different question marks and all that stuff. Why can't I? UDL lab. I don't want to Google where it is because it's kind of a... But I feel like they said they hid it somewhere. But you couldn't really tell because half of it was missing. You haven't needed to grind so far, but okay. Well, I kind of grinded everything that I kind of could due to the nature of the... Is it in here by any chance? Due to the nature of how... like, you know, you have to get all your potions and stuff, unseal the door. Okay. Having to get all your potions, making sure that you have every potion. And there was this one that I couldn't really get, and I think I had to Google it because I just genuinely couldn't work out. Oh, we have been here. We couldn't get through there. Yeah. Yeah, we have been in this place. I'm kind of remember, but it was basically a. It was basically a. Because you have different tiers, don't you? Of and I finished all the question marks and stuff. The worst part was Skellige. Skellige's not too bad. I do like Skellige. I love the setting where it is. You're gonna make me want to play The Witcher 3 again. I mean, to be fair, I was already like contemplating it anyway, but you know what I'm like. I can't just play The Witcher 3. I have to play The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2. And then like the list I've got with games I've like over the last year and well, year and a half, nearly 2 years now, I've been trying to burn through all these games that I've kind of had on a list, like to-do list, for years and just never really got round to them. Yeah, story in Skellige is great. It is very, very good. I can get in this.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
There we go. I genuinely don't know. Why does it not allow me? It says inspect. I've been playing basically just The Witcher since February. To be fair, that's very true. Like, you've been on and off games and stuff, but you've not really, played anything like full time, like when we used to play Lord of the Rings online. I have no clue. I might have to Google this. Because I don't fancy, unless it's all the way up there. It could be all the way up there, actually. I don't really fancy fucking around all this time. Oh, there's some stairs there. I could have just gone up some stairs. Is it up here? Can I actually get up here? Ooh! Okay, I'm okay. Can I get up here? Is there a ladder? Oh, hello. Right, we'll take you. Activate alarm. The next person who sets the alarm off as a joke is getting lost time taken out of their paycheck. It was funny the first time, not the 27th time. Did that do anything? Or has it just made things annoying? I think it's just made things annoying. Right, there's nothing here. I definitely can't make it into that. That's locked. You know what? I don't like doing this, but
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Okay, so got another subscriber to the YouTube, which is always nice. So UDL lab weapons terminal keycard. So this was like all I typed was UDL LA, and then the first thing that comes up was that. Okay, apparently it's on the floor. It's on the floor somewhere in here. Have I been an absolute sausage and just completely avoided it? I bet I have, haven't I? Is it up here? Well, that's on the floor. Might as well take you. I have no idea. Wait a minute. It's not on the floor. It's not on the floor. It's on a desk. And the desk is located. Is it that? No, it wasn't that. But it's something like that. What's this? Oh, it's just a knife. It's something like what? Wait, was it? No, it wasn't that. Is it upstairs? There we go. Fucking just use your eyes, man. Right, okay. So this is a... So. I didn't waste any time. Fucking hell, I've been streaming for an hour and a half already. Jesus Christ, I've got to get on to fucking Tartarus. Right. This terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with S564 clearance. If you are reading this without S564 clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including, but not including, to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorised incarceration centre for up to 349 months, and a personal letter from Chairman Rockwell expressing his extreme disappointment. Letter not actually written by Chairman Rockwell, however, it is an approximation of his tone and vocabulary with a 99.8% degree of accuracy, so you should feel very ashamed. Research data. After successful trials, management has decided to put Project Not a Toy on hold. UDL will instead pursue projects with a wider area of effect for more practical, large-scale crowd control. Note, before anyone asks, this does not mean I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits. NS research notes 14. Early results are promising. We've managed increase surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread of substance. Management wants a catchier name though. I told Powell we're not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refused. We're not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refused to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. Research log 57. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seem to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces with gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have to talk with them. Research log 58. Someone filled my Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. I love that. I genuinely love that. I just love that. I have theories. That was really good. That's genuinely funny. Oh, fuck. Right, so Chastity used the gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she made the same mistake and managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. Unlock gloop gun containment unit. To confirm that you are an authorized Universal Defense Logistic Security Specialist, please answer the following question. Question 1. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium and vile dissidents attack the building. What is your priority? So really, it should be protect the chairman, because that's literally what it would be. But I'm going to override it and say chairman login. Processing. Please enter password. I don't know the password. Protect the chairman. Correct response registered. Please, with proceeding with security check. Oh God, here we go. Mandatory security check. Question 2. You're perusing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of our employee compliance equipment when you are approached by a stranger. He makes an offhand comment that you should be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do you do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. I imagine that might be the case. Correct response registered. Proceeding with security check. Question 3. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that you have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do you do? Ooh. It wouldn't be number 1. Like, this is how fucked up this is how fucked up this kind of like universe is. It wouldn't be number 1. You wouldn't tell your children not to do that again. Would you? It would be number 2. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to re-educational program. There we go. How fucked up is that? Complete. Use the prototype crowd suppression weapon GL009 has been authorized. Reminder, indoor use of this weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day. There we go. Alright, we got this. Let's have a little look at it. That does nothing. Right, but what we are going to do is we are going to put that on your boy, because I don't think it really matters too much of what he has. Oh, look at it. Right then. Right, so we got that. And then we are going to go to Cascadia. And then after this, we're going to go to Tartarus. It is decided. I'm still laughing at that. I'm still laughing at that. I have theories. It's funny. Genuinely funny. I have theories. Hello. Okay. That might come in use. Where's that coming from? it in here? Is it in here? Hello? There we go. Take you. Mag pick. Nothing in there. Little production line going. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in our name. Right then. It's even funnier because it's something that you would genuinely... Yeah, the thing is, that is something I would genuinely do. Yeah, it's... Okay, that's sealed. Is there any way I can get on the other side? Or do I just go around?
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
Was it? No. Okay, well, why don't I just go this way instead? It might be a little bit easier. Yeah, it would be something I'd... Because when I'm at work, like, I shouldn't be doing it. But it is... When I'm...
Captain, I was hoping for a word.
When I'm at work, there'll be just be times where I'll just try and think of, like, ways to just to fuck with people. And there are a few things I've got in my head which I've got plans to do to people just because. Hello. I don't know how well this is working. I kind of want to just let him kill people just with it, but I don't know how, if it does any damage. One of the things I want to do. One of the things I want to do, and it's going to sound really daft, but I think if it done correctly, it would be perfect. So, what we tend to have at work, we have these coats. And people are always taking them on and off again, you know, just hot like, because we work outdoors, but obviously we have times when we sit indoors as well. So people are constantly taking their coats on and off. And we have these, you have like paper cups, pretty much everywhere because, you know, like the waters and stuff. And what I want to do is I want to get some of these paper cups and just fill it with shit, like not actual like shit, but you know, like washing up liquid, coffee, what else? You know, like just like sugars, you know, just like general like shit. Just fill it, then get the cups and our coats that we got like these yeah, I have told you this. Just get these cups, and with these coats that we got, just get the they've got like the Velcro on the sleeves. Put the cups in the sleeves and then Velcro them up. So then if someone put their coat on and people do this with their coat, like kind of throw it over themselves, put their hands through, what's essentially going to happen is their hands are going to get stuck in these cups, and the only way to get their hands free, because they've both got cups on them, is they have to really push their hands out, inserting their hands further into all this shit. And I think it would be absolutely hilarious. It's such a good idea, and I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. Hey, Hooded. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I genuinely want to do it to someone, and there's a few people that are wind-up merchants that always think they've kind of got like the upper hand on people and stuff, and they're like my first targets. I can't see what this is. There we go. Oh, these aren't doing any damage at all. So how you doing, Hooded? You doing good, mate? Have we got an actual... Oh, we got a Manti Queen here. Go on, Max. That's good, mate. I'm glad you're doing well. Boop. There we go. I'll take all you. Right, let's go. We are going to be hitting level 25 at some point soon. I don't know how many levels that we were going to get throughout the rest of the through the playthrough, maybe like 2 or 3 or something like that. Oh, take these down. But yeah, like now we're getting towards like the arse end of the game. We do seem to be getting a lot of experience just for completing a quest. And I realise I call it quest because I'm so used to, or for years and years I was calling stuff like this, like missions or objectives or whatever, quests, because of playing Lord of the Rings Online for so many years. And whatever game I'm playing, I always call it a quest now, which makes me sound like an absolute fucking nerd. Ellie, shut up. Excuse me. I know exactly what you was gonna fucking say then. Can we actually get in here? Let's try this other weapon actually that we got. Does this actually do any damage? Or did we waste a load of bits on it for no reason? Okay, that does a fair amount of damage. Ellie, I know you far too fucking well. Killing my fun. Well, you have enough fun as it is, taking the piss. I can't get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. That's convenient. Cascadia. We haven't even been to Cascadia yet. Hello. Brother. This fucking does a lot of damage. Border ringleader. You fucking blind, mate. You didn't fucking see me. Was I supposed to shoot up this entire place? There we go. Let's get in here. Right. Let's just let the companions do whatever they're doing. Ooh. Oh, we'll take that. Okay, Max is dead. Right, that's fine. Is our weapon, oh, our armor about to die? Go. There we go. You look, little buddies. What's this? Is this actually going to hurt? Oh, it does hurt. Is that what they died from? No, okay. Okay, so someone's leg. Bit cartridge. Right, in we go. That's sealed. Can't get in there. Hello. Eat my ass. Right, in we go. Oh, we'll take that. I would like to see a little bit more. I know I'm not doing the DLC or whatever, but I would like to see. Okay. A little bit more. In a way, content, like base game content with this game, to be fair, because there was a lot they could do with it. Now, granted, I don't know if this was kind of like they didn't have a lot in terms of the budget and stuff. I don't know how to open this. Is there a thing? Okay, it's not this. We'll take you. So to get to there, is there like a hole? Force pockets, no. I'll take you. Yeah, like seeing a little bit more, because I say there's so much potential with this kind of universe that they've got going on. That it does almost feel like a shame that they only took it as far as they did. Now, granted, I know there is another one coming out, and maybe employee McClure Cecil, you have been on shift now for 88,536 hours. You have earned a 5-minute break. Why not enjoy a knock you out bar? Begin transaction. Did you greet a customer by saying, "Welcome to Rizzo's Sweet Shop. We've got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day?" Yes. Have you offered the customer a slap? Sales of lemon slaps are down. Remind our customers how refreshing a good slap is. Try saying, "Thirsty friend, nothing beats a zesty slap." Yes. Retrieving inventory data. Error retrieving current inventory. Transaction cancelled. Supervisor override. Password is required. Enter password. Antediluvian. Override accepted. Welcome, doctor. Activating backup generators, enabling elevator, opening secure door. View current inventory. Nothing. There we go. Let's have a little look. Rizzo's secret lab. Right. Do. There we are, level 25. Good stuff. Right. So we can get ourselves to like that's what I mean, like it takes you to like 150 now. I know with Skyrim, does the game have like random quests that are just generated, not quests, but you know, like missions and stuff generated over and over again, in allowing you to just kind of up your level? Because apparently with the DLCs, the level cap is 99. Now, given the fact that we're close to the end of the game, I can't imagine the 2 DLCs have that much content which would allow me to essentially go up another like 70, 80 levels. I very much doubt it. Unless there's like New Game Plus, which allows you to take your character, what you've got now, to do the game again, but then go in a different direction. Who knows? Right, what we're going to go for here? Maybe I could go to medical. Yeah, we'll go medical here. Yes, and then we got a perk point. No, but Parvati does have a perk point they can use in tier 5. So time for status effects affected by companion abilities. Stand your ground plus 3 armor rating for 10 seconds. When your companion is downed during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect is at a long cooldown, 15 minutes. Tactical time dilation meter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have that. That sounds good. Max, right, what have you got going on? So, if an enemy hits you, drops you to low health, Max will taunt nearby enemies and focus their attacks on him instead. This only works if Max is already fighting, still conscious and able to be attacked by the enemy. Okay. I don't think that's going to really be useful for us. Combat effects affected by this companion's ability last longer. Now, I don't think his really does. I think he's just a straight up damage. So I think just in the interest of having something that could potentially be used, I'm just going to get this second wind here.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. Place has more dust than sweetener now.
Right, where are we going? over there. Can we go this way? That's barred, right? That's fine. Let's get this open.
Great work.
All right, we're just going to try and keep our drugs bar going at the moment. Signal Ada to land on the Cascadia pad. Cool. Crime space continuum. Signal unreliable. Search fuel controls. The closest functioning terminal for refueling authorization is located above the Flavor R&D lab. All right, we're not going to read any of those. Right, so I don't know why we got to refuel. I think that's maybe to go somewhere. I don't know. I genuinely can't remember. Right, so that's for that. I hear stuff. Hey, buddy. That's a mine.
Watch your step, Captain.
I know. Oh, I'm fine. Okay, we can't get into that. I don't know if that was going to actually properly hurt us. But... Right, let's get this on. Oh, this just fucking melts. Right, nothing in these. I'll take these as well. Excuse me. Can you? Okay. I guess we're not going this way. We went through here. Is there a terminal where we can turn this venting stuff off? No, I guess not. Right, heal. Can't go through there. We've already tried that. Right, where are we going now? It's in here. One Parvati. Go on, Max. I wish that if you use this, I wish it actually used the weapon that you decide to give it. Right, there's all this going on here. We're going to... Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, what's this? We actually have a debuff when fighting these, don't we? Right, we're going to take all this. Might as well. I don't know what I've just picked up, but that's fine. Right, so the logs. So for Charter under E, main menu. So research notes, tissue compatibility, acceptable losses. Chief concern is rejection of the tissue. The problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously on a cellular level. The scale of the problem, though, even with the Alta Vitae bolstering our efforts, an achievement of such proportion has never been attempted or even considered. How do we define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell the affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have to consider. Transfer to second site. The project has been reassigned to the second lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1 and I don't even have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our lab labours didn't make significant strides here. I won't forget Tom's sacrifice up until the end. He knew it had to happen. If it wasn't one of us, the board wouldn't have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. I'll be sure to carry his example to the new lab and the next phase of human trials. Okay. Don't know what they was doing here then. Right, so this is, they're all dead here. So apparently above us. Yeah, still above us here. Maybe. Really? There we go. Ooh. Shit myself. Right, what's going on in here? Abandoned mind control ray. Hello? What? Can I give it to Parvati? I can. Mind control ray, long guns, energy. Oh, that's... They've got a full complement of... So we completed that quest. Oh, damn it. I tried grabbing the ladder. Right, these are going to get in my way, aren't they? Okay, you make it fine. Right, we're going to transfer to Cascadia now. And now we've done that, we're going to go to Tartarus. And hopefully... I don't know how long this is going to take us, to be fair. But, okay, I'm not really stretched for time. That's a bit cartridge. Might as well do this for the experience. No, I'm dreading as well. And the thing is... What's going on? I know what you mentioned the other day, Ellie. So the different things that I've got in my... Whoop, use this. Access journal entries. No, we're not going to read these. I don't think it's going to have much... No, okay. What I mentioned about the channel point redemptions now that you said you're going to save up. I know there's going to be a few games that are going to be coming up in the next... Maybe in the next few weeks or few months or whatever, where you're going to... where you're saving up for me to use you're saving up to use your points to be able to like fuck me over in some of the playthroughs that I genuinely want to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, or whatever. I want to play it this way, and you're gonna be like, no, not today, son. Right, to Tartarus. Right, so the mission that we've got going on now is Brave New World, confront Sophia. Now, fingers crossed. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and download DLC such as the Peril of Gorgon or Murder of Eridanos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there is anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross this point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes, I would. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. I've done a new save apparently because I was sausage.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
That's cold.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though.
I'm coming back.
Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Okay, yeah, I'll just stick around then. Wait, is it in Terra 2? My mistake, I'll just leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Oh, okay.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID. So you're just going to kill me, no arrest or anything?
We're on lockdown. We have standing orders to shoot intruders on sight. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated.
Okay.
How can I be of assistance?
You mentioned an Aether Wave drama. I would like to see it. No, that's just a series.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Yeah, so that's nothing really for us. So we're going to take Parvati and Mats again. I don't know who... I do know the name of this person. It's a person called Sam. But we haven't really stumbled across them in the playthrough. I don't know where they are. So it doesn't really make much difference. Because we probably wouldn't be using them anyway. Docking Bay, right.
The captain did right by us once. Never apologize. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I read.
Ooh. Okay, so this is basically everyone's gone against the board from what it looks like, depending on how you... There we go. Because everyone's... Oh, I can't fucking shoot. Oh, eat shit. I ate shit. I totally forgot I was like not super duper good at this level. I forgot that we're like at end game level. Big oops. Big Ellie, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. You know I'm not good at games. I do it to have fun. I don't do it to be good. I didn't say anything. Okay, I know you. I know you very fucking well. You fucking sitting there laughing like Mr. Bean. There's a question actually, Ellie. You're from Italy. Does Italy have Mr. Bean? Because like in England, Mr. Bean is like a national treasure. Hello. Hello, fuck you. No, leave me alone. I grew up with Mr. Bean. Like actual grew up with him. Like, as a relative. And the cartoon as well. Oh, okay. So you don't mean the relative. You're not related to Mr. Bean. Go away, fuck you. Oh, that's my guy. Hello. You would know that. What, you being related to Mr. Bean? Alright, reload. This is the thing, like, it's almost like, do you know who Mr. Blobby is? There we go. Take all you. Thank you very much. Right, let's go through here. Oh yeah, me. Yeah, I'm Mr. Blobby. Yeah. Do you heavy machine gun part? Wrong thing. Oh, we can take that. Oh, we'll take that. Yeah, is so you don't know what you don't know who Mr. Blobby is, because this is the thing, like, being a obviously being a Brit, there's certain things that we kind of just hold, we just it's just a part of our growing up. It's just a part of our, like, it's just part of our identity as someone from the UK, so much so that we forget that these sorts of things are
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
or we could just shoot our way through.
I'll keep quiet.
Restricted area requires ID. The board, we don't have an ID board. Oh, I'm just going to assume we can just shoot our way through. Yeah, so because it's kind of like taken, like, it's part of our ID throughout our just living in the UK, we tend to forget that these sorts of things aren't these sorts of things aren't around in, like, other countries. Like, obviously Mr. Bean, like you say, you know Mr. Bean, but oh fuck, heal up. You fucking eat my ass. Heal. Crouch. Okay. Will you fucking... Dude, can you... Fucking simmer down? What would be nice about this part, though, if you could have every single companion with you instead of just 2? Because it would make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense that everyone just sits back in 3 or what should be 4 people sitting back in the what have you got on you? I can't fucking get up. Sitting back in the ship and not helping at all. To me, that doesn't really make sense. There's a troop there. I imagine you can sneak your way through all of this as well, depending on your build. I think I've just kind of gone for like an overall, general build. I'm not really spec'd into a certain... Can you... Nope. So yeah, if you don't know who Mr. Blobby is, just have a little Google. Have a little Google Mr. Blobby, but it was basically like it's basically like he's like a big pink spotted. Ooh, bye. I said bye. Fuck. Right, is that going to take me all the way to the beginning? I bet it is, isn't it? Have I just fucked myself here? I think I'm okay. Right, let's take some drugs.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
Max, now is not the time, buddy. That's me in pajama. You motherfucker. That's true, but you motherfucker. Who's shooting me? Who can hit me from this angle? you know what? This calls for... This gun absolutely melts. You remember Bananas? Bananas in Pajamas, yeah? You know what? I do remember it. However, I never really used to watch it when I was a kid. Like obviously, the thing I remember most is the theme tune to it. Bananas in Pajamas, man. That's an absolute throwback. Jesus Christ, man. You just unlocked a childhood memory, you have. Can I get up here? No. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Bananas in Pajamas. But again, I never used to really watch it. Ooh. Piss. More like trauma. What's traumatic about Bananas in Pajamas for you? What has caused this? I've got so much stuff going through my head right now, thinking what has caused Ellie trauma with Bananas in Pajamas. In the Night Garden, I remember, yeah, my little brother used to watch that. Like, my little baby brother, now he's like 17. And he used to fucking love Iggle Piggle. And I was actually talking to my dad about this the other day. What have we got in here? Let's just take all you. Take you. Vortex Mace Ultra. Don't know if that's any good. Probably not, but... Okay. Yeah, we used to love that. You absolutely fucking, he creamed over that. Like, you wouldn't watch anything else except for that. And it was one of those, it used to come on CBeebies every day at like 6:20, and then he would go to bed. Oh yeah, he adored it. My thing when I was growing up was so growing up it was Thomas the Tank Engine. That was my thing. And then and then it was things like Ed, Ed and Eddie on Cartoon Network. Ed, and Eddie was just sensational. There's been times where I'll watch like snippets of it now just because it's still funny. Like, it genuinely is. You know, that was a great show. And then there was I used to watch, then I started watching Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. Ed, and Eddie, yeah, Jesus Christ, man, that was a great show. I just used to love when they have like a jawbreaker, and like they'll have the jawbreaker and their ear would be like up here, and it's just so stupid. Courage the Cowardly Dog was good, and actually there is a game about Courage the Cowardly Dog, if I can remember correctly. And it's like it's not a horror game, but it is a horror game at the same time. Like, you used to I think you just got to try and escape from things. And I would actually be really interested in playing it. Yeah, that would be like a really, really fucking good game to play. It's definitely a stream game if it's out there. I'll have a look actually, and I'll put that on the list and I'll see if it's actually. Hey birdie, is anyone around? Will we? Pavati? I'll use that. Does she get up? No. Okay. Someone. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to use too much heavy weapon. You know what? I hated Balamori. And one of the reasons why I hated Balamori, Granddad in My Pocket, that sounds That sounds like a thing to be sounds like some trauma there, dude. I don't even know if you're talking about like a kid's show anymore or a childhood memory. I don't know. Cow and chicken. That was great. Oh, this is proper opening up some childhood memories. This is. That's great. Oh no, sorry, dude. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. There was obviously the Powerpuff Girls as well. That was pretty good. I did like the Powerpuff Girls. Codename Kids Next Door. And that was something I used to aspire to kind of like do when I was younger. Like, you know, when you're younger and you're kind of prattling around doing whatever you're doing. And you want to try and make like tree houses or whatever. That was like a tree house like of like just like the ultimate fucking tree house that you'd want. It was so good. I actually asked this about someone the other week actually. Does anyone remember Ozzy and Drix? Dexter's Lab. That's a classic, yeah. Dexter's Lab. Yeah, Dexter's Lab. And I think this like, okay, so when you say Dexter's Lab, I assume that pretty much everyone of our generation will know what omelette du fromage actually means. Like, everyone knows what omelette du fromage means because of Dexter's Lab. Jesus Christ, man, what a throwback. Right, what needs repairing here? That's tinker, repair. If I just say repair all. Yes. What's the flamethrower? I don't need to increase that. What have I currently got going on? Have I got this going on? No. I ain't got this. Horrid Henry. No, I never used to really watch Horrid Henry, to be quite honest. It was a thing like that. It was just like a kind of a yeah, one of those. It never really used to appeal to me because it was almost like Dennis the Menace. And yeah, I never used to pay attention to that. Another one. What was another one as well? I'm trying to think. Obviously, there's Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. That was a fucking classic. Actually, there was a guy at my old work. There was a guy at my Johnny Bravo. Yeah, there was a guy at my old work who used to think he was Johnny Bravo, and he called himself Johnny Bravo one day because he had blonde hair and he used to have it up, and he thought he was like huge, like he thought he was like hench, and he called himself Johnny Bravo. I said, "Is that because you've always been rejected by women?" And he just completely was like, "Oh fuck!" Like he was wounded. Purple Hand Gang. I don't know that. Purple Hand Gang. I genuinely don't know that. The problem is I don't even have any grenades, which is a bit of a shame. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Hand Gang. Yeah, I don't know that. No, this is a thing. Right, actually, this is a kind of thing. So one of the streamers I watch, and he's actually he doesn't class himself as a streamer. He classes himself as a YouTuber because he spends most of his time editing YouTube videos, and that's a guy called Soviet Womble. Really good, really good guy, like genuinely funny. A when I say weird, he's a weird guy. It kind of adds to his kind of, if you want to call it charm, you got charm or whatever. But, fuck this. Bye. Oh, shit. Right, this calls for... Who are you? Oh, this is a boss. Fuck him up. There we go. And now just lay into him while he's down. There we go. I feel like he was going to be really difficult. Okay, it turns out there was another. Oh, I've not been using this. All right, let me get some of this. Oh, this is the thing. Like the time dilation is actually like. Is actually something that you should probably be using like quite a lot, but I just very, very rarely use it. I don't know. So the iconoclasts were the religious group, wasn't it? Wait a minute, weren't they on my team? Or have I just completely fucked myself over here? No, iconoclast one. I was thinking of something else. Right, where is your boy? We got to go this way. Okay, cool. Oh, probably should have reloaded. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other TV shows actually, because I genuinely can't remember anymore. Yeah, because we've said Powerpuff Girls, which I did like the Powerpuff Girls, but it was kind of one of those things where it just was a bit like, you know, it was fine. But like people seem to absolutely love it. I don't know if it was more of a girl show. Because the thing is, these days now, kids aren't really watching things like that, are they? They watch more things like Family Guy or whatnot. I mean, obviously everyone's watched The Simpsons, and to be fair, The Simpsons these days, like the new series of The Simpsons, are absolute. Do we go this way, or do I have to go that way to go around? I think I've got to go that way to go around. Get out the fucking way. There we go. Yeah, things like Family Guy, South Park, and stuff like that. That like kids aren't brought up with good TV, like good retro rockets. Dude, now's not the time. We're kind of in the middle of a jailbreak here. Not that way. Yeah, here we go. It's this way. Right, fuck him up. Yeah, so it's like yeah, South Park, Family Guy, like Bob's Burgers and stuff. Like kids aren't brought up on good TV shows now, are they? Let's be fair. Like kids are kind of not spoiled, but I feel like we were kind of spoiled in some aspects. I feel like we had like a nicer childhood with the things that we had. I mean, of course we're gonna say that, but then my dad would turn around and say, well, I had a nicer childhood because I actually went out and played outside. Okay, whatever gun that person's using, I think it could be Parvati. It's actually quite nice. We grew up with better things, and look at us, new generation. So yeah, oh, absolutely. Like the generations we have now. Is this? Do not disturb when lights are on. Okay, unsealed door. Store unsealed. Who are you? In you go. Yeah, new generations now. New generation of kids are just like, it's ridiculous. Like my little sister Gracie, she's got like she's 15, 16 now, and when she was like 12, she was like I nearly died. She was like demanding a brand new iPhone. Chairman Rockwell, you can eat my ass. Woo! My ass is nearly being eaten. Ooh, fuck! I couldn't find the door. Yeah, like she was demanding like having a new iPhone, having this or whatever. Like, fuck me. Like, you know how long it took me to get a good phone? Not even a good phone, a phone. I had to be like 14, 15 before I actually got a phone. It's just unreal. It's just unreal. Like the kids these days have like what they want, what they require. I mean, I never really used to have internet. You got your first phone when you was 13, and lucky you now, like 32, and you still got no friends to talk to. Sorry, mate. Wow, I heard that, Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. And I was just about to say as well, I'm writing that down to keep for revenge. That's fine. It's fine, buddy. The only way you're going to really be able to get revenge is by coming to the UK, and thanks to Brexit, I'm safe. Unless Italy happens, I'm safe. Right, make sure everyone's healed up for this little bit. I'm going to save just so I don't have to... You won't be safe forever. You... maybe. Yes. Yes. Cool. I'm safe.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
I can send you poop bombs. Is that like a bath bomb, but you've molded it yourself?
I smite you in the name of the law.
Is that like you just drop a bath bomb into a bath and it just all goes brown? That's actually very, very good as like a prank idea. Someone write that down for me later on. Poop bombs. I'm keeping that. It's a bomb that when it explodes, it covers you with shit. I mean, having a bath bomb would be better. Like putting it in the bath because they don't know until like literally they get in the bath and all of a sudden they're like, guys, I really needed a bath. Like... Mechanical. White chocolate yummies. What? Spacers Corona. Oh, we got some COVID here. Got some space COVID. Speaking of chocolate and shit. Yep. Alright. I think we're close to finding Mr. Wells here. Oh. There we go. Right, we actually do need to start looting some ammo here because I've not really been doing it. And I wouldn't need the ammo if I could actually shoot and kill people. Come on, Parvati. There we go. Lovely stuff. You fuck off. Eat my ass. Alright, take your you. I can't see shit. There we go. There you go. There we go. There we go. Level 26. Nice. Let me get this level up sorted. Right. So we're actually going to get lock picking here just in case we need to lock pick anything else. Lock picking is done. Apply. We could have probably gone for medical there, but it is what it is. No, can't range them. Do. Hello? Oh, what? Turns out the iconoclast is someone we need to be keeping alive. I think those people we were actually killing were... Oh! I can't really take anyone seriously with this mushy moment with these fucking hats on. Oh.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my
Oh, we got Wells in the background.
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning.
Yes.
When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt.
Okay.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Okay. You sure love talking. Do they pay you by the word?
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos.
Yes.
I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
I should have dealt with you a long time ago. Can we hurry along? I've got a colony to save. Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your impertinence. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake, but it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done.
No.
I can set things right.
Don't test me, Sophie. It's bad for your health. You don't understand. Phineas is my friend. I'm not leaving without him. I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already. I say, don't test me.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option.
Oh, don't kill him.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Ooh. Do your worst, you psychopath.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden.
Oh, fuck.
I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Okay.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Okay. Right, let's reload everything while we can. I don't know what this is going to be like. That is that. We don't really want to be spending that ammo, I don't think. I don't have a lot of ammo with this. Ew. Oh, God. Right. Can we get ammo here? So this is like end boss time. No. Oh, nice. I imagine there's stuff we have to do in here. That's sealed. Oh, hello. Come on, Parvati. That's it. Fuck him up. I think you can only kill him with certain damage. Right, no, that's the wrong weapon. Ah, God, there's loads of ads. Well, shit. This might actually give us a lot of ammo, though. Ooh! Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. Well, I was paying attention, but I paid attention a little bit too late. Right, where's this late save taking us? I think this is going to be quite a hard boss fight.
Can we talk?
Right, that's... I need one more for lockpicking. Is there... We got a perk we can use. No. That wouldn't be actually too bad, I think, in this situation. Movement speed, carrying capacity, we don't need that. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Parvat is going to give us this. Is there anything in my infantry with armor which is going to give me tech skills? Let's put that on for the moment. So that's not what tech skills does. What does tech skills give? Journal, character. Oh, so it's stealth. Okay, so what did I have on before? Stealth, no. Leadership skills, no. Leader, melee, no. Melee. Have I got nothing? Oh, don't I think I've got anything, do I? Ah, oh, penis. No, it's not that. It was this, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to have to put some consumables on, which I think I'm going to have to probably try and go for something that is... You know what? I've got a lot of that. I might as well put that in there. And then what else do I have that I can put in? Ooh. Movement speed? That wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Nothing here. Journal, character. The board. They fucking hate us. Okay, that's great. I don't think there's anything I can really do here, so that's a bit of a shame. However, it is what it is. I'm going to quickly save the game because we just did some stuff and I don't have to remember what I did. Cool.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
There we go, Max. Come on, Parvati. You kind of got in the way there a bit, but... Right, cool. Right, so there's only certain parts that damage him. Ow. Right, go on, Parvati. We're just going to try and just do this over and over again. Just melts. Right, so he's half health. That's fine. Right, we're going to heal up. I can't move. Go on, Parvati. Go on. There's this weak point here on the back, which I can just fucking nuke it. Well, that was tidy. And no ads? Okay. That fucking worked. I've got... I even done that when I was over encumbered as well. What did I move? Was I even wearing the right armor? Infantry armor. It was that. That was super fucking quick. Well, I guess I do know what I'm doing. Can I throw some stuff on the floor? Question mark. Luck. No, that was definitely luck. There was definitely no skill involved. I want to keep my chef's hat and I want to keep the top hat as well. Don't want this. Don't want this. Don't want this. There's weapons. I've got an abundance of weapons I can fucking get rid of. Ellie. Right, we're all good now. We're all gravy. Right, we can go. The fact that I've done that and I had literally like no movement as well was absolutely filthy. Which way am I going? This way. Okay, cool. So now I think we just got to go and kill Sophia, and I think she's going to be a little bit pissed off that we fucked up her robot.
Why won't you just...
Fucking, I didn't realise what weapon I had. Hey, birdie.
Get me out of here!
There we go. There we go.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great, and I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
First the food supply, and now this. That's it. I'm done. There is no plan, just random chaos.
You're experiencing a crisis of faith, Preacher. Don't worry. That just means you're paying attention.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh, shit. Well, a lot of work ahead of us. We better get started.
Yes, you're right. The road is long, and we haven't a moment to waste. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Sure. Yeah. You can count on me.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves, but I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the Board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The Board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the Iconoclasts spread like wildfire. Zora's focus on logistics made for a safer monarch, where the Iconoclasts enjoyed a surge of new blood looking to join the ranks from struggling townships. Life on Monarch slowly improved from a desperate fight for survival to prosperous growth and more permanent strength. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the Board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
That's nice. That was cool. Yeah, I was quite happy with that. So one minor thing I was a little bit annoyed about, turns out the sixth companion was the robot that we hadn't fixed. Turns out I didn't know we had to do that. I'd never stumbled across it in the Unreliable. But I guess it is what it is. And it's a bit of a shame, actually, because I was thinking earlier, it would be really nice to actually have a robot as a companion. And turns out we could, but we didn't. But then all those little bits that we got there, that was the choice matters. So depending on what you did at the Emerald Vale or in Monarch or on the Groundbreaker and stuff, our actions, it kind of says like how your actions affects the future, like obviously beyond the game. So that was really nice, actually. Really enjoyed that. And hopefully we can kind of go through the... Can we go through these quickly? There we go. Cool. I don't know if there was an after credits fucking scene. I very much doubt it. But that was really good. I hope people enjoyed it. So that means, yeah, this is all done now. Which now means I have to think about what's going to go on Saturday. Tomorrow will be U-Boat now, because this has been finished. I will alter the schedule on Discord. And yeah, this will be uploaded on YouTube at the final bit, maybe towards the end of next week. So throughout the week, I've been uploading like parts 1, 2, 3 and whatever. So the end of next week should be this. So for those at YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some food. I've got a early morning shift tomorrow, so I'm gonna go and get some food and I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the night. So yeah, but I do hope people enjoyed that. If you do plan on playing the game anyway, you can. That is how my story went, but there are a few paths you can take, so the story would be different. So if you do want to pick it up or whatever, or you do want to play it, maybe go a different way. But yeah, it's been a good one. So thanks very much for everyone who's came along. Sorry, 2 seconds. Sorry, just a message from work. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just about holiday with work. Yeah, I'll see everyone very soon. If you're not following the channel, do consider giving it a follow. Again, people at YouTube, if you're not subbed, do give a sub. If you like, obviously you don't have to, whatever. It's just one of those fucking things. Discord, join the Discord as well. So there is a few things on there which you might find interesting. There is a recommendation channel, so you can throw some stuff in there. There's a game list of things that I have played and will be playing. So if you are kind of looking, so for example, say if you look on the recommendation or the game channel or whatever, on there I will have like a little logo to say this is a Twitch game, so this is something I'm going to stream. If you see a game that hasn't got that logo and you think this would be a good game for Twitch, you can recommend it in there. Say I would like this to be played, or like to see this be played on Twitch, so we can maybe have a little bit of a look at it or whatever. So there's just jump in Discord and yeah, we'll hopefully have a good time. So yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow for U-Boat. The stream will be around about 3 o'clock UK time. If I can get home earlier and play it then, I will play it then. I don't know what the plan is in terms of U-Boat or where we're going to go in terms of the campaign, but as we've hit a certain time of the war now, we've opened up the Norwegian. There's like a Norwegian part of it. There is there's a part in Iceland as well, I think. There's a few things, so we'll kind of come to that tomorrow. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of the night, and I will see you all tomorrow for U-Boat. So have a lovely night, take it easy, and yeah, I'll see you very soon. So take care now, and bye bye.